आकाश शुक्रवार दिनांक 29 डिसेंबर पौष शुद्ध एकादशी चरक चिकित्सा स्थान अध्याय 17 सूत्र 91-93 शंखं चक्रं जलौकान् दधतमृतघटं चारुदौर्भिश्चतुर्भिः सूक्ष्मस्वच्छातिरुद्यांशुकपरिविलसन् मौलिमम्भोजनेत्रं कालाम्भोदोज्ज्वलाङ्गं कटितटविलसच्चारुपीताम्बराढ्यं वन्दे धन्वन्तरिं तं निखिलगदवनप्रौढदावाग्निलीनं प्रौढदावाग्निलीलम् ब्रह्मणो हि समारब्धा आत्रेयाद्येषु पूजिताम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् आयुर्वेदरतं वन्दे माधवाख्यं महागुरुम् आयुर्वेदामृतं सर्वं शिष्येभ्यो यः प्रदत्तवान् द्रष्टाज्ञानी दृष्टकर्मा कृतकर्मा तथैव च अध्यापको विशक्श्रेष्ठो महान् संशोधकस्तथा पुणेरेतैः समुदितैः यत्कार्यं प्रतनोद्धि सः समृद्ध्यर्थं हि कार्यस्य वयं नु प्रयतामहे सरस्वत्यै नमो यस्याः प्रसादात् पुण्यकर्मभिः बुद्धिदर्पणसङ्क्रान्तं जगदध्यक्षमीक्षते आत्रेयं प्रथमं वन्दे आयुर्वेदजगद्गुरुम् आयुर्वेदामृतं सर्वं गृहीत्वा सुरेश्वरात् अग्निवेशादिकेभ्यो यत् प्रयच्छत् मुनिसत्तमः प्रथमं तन्त्रकर्तारम् अग्निवेशं नमाम्यहम् अद्य शुक्रवासरः अथवा भृगुवासरः पौष शुद्ध एकादशी दिनांक 29 डिसेंबर 2017 चरक चिकित्सा स्थान अध्याय 17 सूत्र 91-93 अनुत्क्लिष्ट कफास्मिन् न दुर्बलानां विशोधनात् वायुर्लब्धा सदोस्पदो मर्म संशोष्याश्व हरेरस्मि येषां कफः अनुत्क्लिष्टः ये च अस्मिन्नाः ये च दुर्बलाः तेषां विशोधनं यदि क्रियते चेत् तर्हि लब्धास्पदः वायुः मर्म संशोष्य आशु असून् हरेत् एवं तर्हि विशेषतः दुर्बलानाम् अनुक्लिष्टकफानाम् अस्विन्नानां शोधनं न कार्यम् शमनं वा विधेयम् अथवा वारं वारं स्तोकं शोधनं तत्र विधेयम् एवञ्च एतानि कारणानि परिहर्तव्यानि स्युः यानि मृत्युकारकाणि अपि भवेयुः अतः अवश्यम् इदम् अवधेयम् यत् सावधानतया एतेषु चिकित्साकार्य दोषाः तत्र परिहर्तव्याः इति दृढान् बहुकफंस्तस्मात् रसेन अनुपमारिजैः तृप्तान् विशोधयेत् स्विन्नान् ब्रूहयेत् इतरान् विशक्. So those which are strong, drudha, bhukapha, having lot of kapha, then rasaihi anupamarijahi, with mausarasa from anupa and jalachala, truptan, they should be made trupta and then vishodha has to be done. Svinnan, and also they should be svinna. Itaran vishak bruhayet, and rest one should give santarpana or something like that. So this santarpana and apatarpana, this is very basic thought and that one may not miss. This may cause serious problems if we miss the conditions and give shodhana when it is not indicated or give bruhana when it is not indicated or something like that. So one has to be very cautious about this. द्वर्हितित्तिर दक्षाश्च जांगलाश्च मृगद्विजाः दशमूली रसे सिद्धः कौरत्येव रसेयिताः. So बर्हितित्तिर दक्ष जांगल मृग and द्विज पक्षी. So दशमूली रसे सिद्धः either prepared in Dashamula Rasa or Kaulatheva Rasa, or in Kaulatha Yusha or something like that. So Dashamula in general is very good, and for Kapavata Kulatha Yusha is very good. Kapapradhana. अविषय प्रविष्ट शोधने दोषमाः अनुत्कृष्टे इत्यादि मर्म इति हृदयादीनि दृढान् इति बलवतः रसैः अनुपवारिजैः तृप्तान् इति अनेन कपोत्क्लेशकरणे तृप्तिं दर्शयति. So when there is trupti, then there would be kapotklesha. Svinnan iti sveditan. Itaran iti durbalan bahavatamscha. Kafadikayam avasthayam tarpana rupa viparita kriya karne anuttepi kapavridya doshotkleshaha. So there is kapotklesha. With this rasai anupavarijehi. And that helps the process of vamana, or it pacifies the vata dosha. And that is how it works. यह दशमूल रसादो बहितिरादीनां सिद्धि रसविधानेनैव ज्ञेया. So instead of using water, one has to use dashamula vata or this kaulathayusha or something like that, and then prepare those mamsarasas. निदिक्तिकां बिल्व मध्यम कर्कटाख्यां दुरालभां त्रिकंटकं गुडुचिंच कुलत्थांश्च सचित्रकां जले पक्वा रसपूता पिप्पली घृतभर्जितः सनागरस्य लवणः स्याद्यूषो भोजने सनागरस्य लवणः स्याद्यूषो भोजने हितः. So this is now yusha. So निदिग्धता बिल्व मध्य कर्कटाख्या कर्कट शृंगी दुरालभा त्रिकंटक गुडुचि कुलत्था and चित्रकं. So one has to prepare siddha jala from this. Pippali ghruta parajitaha. It has to be roasted with pippali and ghruta. So nagaraha salavana. And with nagara and lavana. Yusha syad bhojani. So this kind of yusha is hikka for bhojana. Garva cha. Garva. So this yusha is hita. रास्नां बलां पंचमूलं रसवं मुद्गान् सचित्रकान् पक्वाम्बसे रसे तस्मिन् युष साध्यश्च पूर्ववत्. This is another yoga. Ratna bala panchamula rasva panchamula mudga sachitraka. While doing Akshata Kosha, most of them are Aushadha Yogas. Some of them are Ahara. And some are Ahara with Aushadha Dravya. So these fall under Ahara with Aushadha Dravya. And truly speaking, Ahara is nearer to body. So if we are able to classify dosha or roga with ahara, that is most better. The second option is ahara with aushadha, siddha ahara, and that also works fine. And then comes the role of only aushadha and such. But when it is ahara with aushadha, then it has a better choice. And these are certain yogas which are like that. पल्लवान् मातुलुङ्गस्य निम्बस्य कुलकस्य च पत्वा मुद्गांश व्योषान् क्षारयुषं विपाचे दत्त्वा सलवणं क्षारं क्षिग्रूणि मरिचानि च युक्त्या संसादितो युषो हिक्का श्वास विकारन. One or two. This is still a bit confusing. So Matulunga, Nimba and Kulaka Pallava and Mudga Vyosha Kshara with Kshara Yusha to be prepared. And Shigru Marisha Lasaravana Kshara Yukta Samsadito Yusho Hikka Shvasvikarana. This is also Hikka Shvasvikarana. So I think it's better to call them two yogas separately, because already there is a Kshara upwards, and he again says Salavanam Ksharam. Kulaka is Vamsha or bamboo. So let us see whether it has some other meaning as well. But otherwise it is Vamsha or bamboo. So bamboo shoots or bamboo pallav actually that is to be used. कासमर्दक पत्राणां यूष शोभाञ्जनस्य च शुष्कमूलक यूषश्च हिक्काश्वास निवारण. So Kasamarda is available in plenty in the rainy season particularly. Takla Kasamarda. Oh. So Yusha Shobhanjanasya cha, Shobhanjana also leaves should be available, or if we use the seeds or the elongated shape of that shevga. Shushka Mulaka Yusha. Shushka Mulaka Yusha is again praised at many different places, and we try to grow Deshi Mulaka and then cut it and dry it under shade and use as and when required. That should be better thing to do. So this is quite simple. Kasamardaka patra yusha shobhanjanasya cha, maybe leaves, maybe sticks, and shushkamulaka yusha. Sadadiv yosha sarpishko yusho vartakajo vitaha. So this might be from the fruits, bangan, but maybe we try to use leaves as such. Sadadiv yosha sarpishkaha. It's quite strange combination. Shalishashtika Godhuma Yavanani Anavanicha. So Shalishashtika Godhuma Yavanna, which is Anava. So yes, when I was in that Bhimthadi Jatra, I was trying to look for Purana Dhanya, one year Purana Dhanya last year. And everybody says that we don't have stock, everything is finished within that year. So we can't make a stock. Only at one center I found that there was Godhuma from last year, and now the fresh Godhuma will come in February. So he said this is one year old. So I'm thinking of buying that. I brought 2 kg to see. But we should revive this custom of using Purana Dhanya, 1 year Purana, something like that. Hingu Savvarchala Jaji Bida Paushkara Chitrakaihi Siddha Karkata Shungyasha Yavagu Shvasa Kinam. So alone Karkata Shrungi, she is also good. Hingu Savarchala Jaji Bida Paushkara Chitraka. दशमूली शटीरासना पिप्पली मूल पौष्करैः शृङ्गी तामलकी भाङ्गी बुडुचि नागराम्बुभिः यवागुं विधिना सिद्धां कषायं वा पिबेन्दरः। पौष्कर गृही शृङ्गी तामलकी भाङ्गी बुडुचि नागराम्बुभिः. Okay. So either yavagu कषायं वा पिबेन्दरः or कषाय. कासरुद्र पार्श्वार्थी hikka श्वास प्रशान्तये. So this should be good for Kasarudra Parshvarthi hikka श्वास. I think we should try to use this. पुष्करावशटी व्योषम मातुलुंगाम्र वेतसे योजय दन्नपानानि ससर्पिर्बिडहिंगुभि. So the annapana is to be used with all these. So there are so many yogas with annapana and such. That might be the speciality of hikka and shvasa. दिदिग्धचाम इत्यादि योष विधान सामान्य पठितस्यापि कुलस्थस्य योष प्रकृतित्वाद योष साधनोपयोगिकं मानं गृह्यते. शेष द्रव्यं तु योष साधन मानेन गृह्यते. So whatever is required for yusha sadhana, that much is to be considered of the kulatha. Sheshadravyam tu yusha sadhana manena grihate. I don't know what he is referring to. Generally it is 14 times water. पिप्पली साधिते कृते पिप्पली युक्ते कृते वा भर्जिताः इति पिप्पली कृत भर्जिताः. This is also something strange. We have something like yusha and it has to be done bharjana of that with ghruta, pippali sadhita ghruta or something like that. So the quantity of the yusha should be less. Otherwise, there will not be a bharjana in ghruta or something like that. And then it may not remain as yusha if we concentrate it like ghanasara kind of thing. Then only ghruta bharjana will be possible. So this is something strange. At certain places, this is seen, ghruta bharjana. And surprisingly, it is of yusha. And then bharjana, because if the yusha is liquid and you put ghruta into it, there will not be ghruta bharjana. The ghruta will melt and get mixed up with the yusha. So in order to have ghruta bharjana, the quantity of the yusha should be very less. Then it may not remain yusha, it will become like ganasara or something like that. But still there are references like this. I doubt what to do. एवं रास्नाम् इत्यादौ रसस्य प्राधान्यं पूर्ववतितेन पिप्पलीघृतभर्जनादिक्रमम् भर्जनादिकम् अतिदिशति. क्षारेण युक्तो युषा क्षारयुषा क्षारः अपामार्गादि रासमर्दादीनां यथा योग्यतया प्रक्षेपः. प्रक्षेप I don't feel कासमर्दकपत्राणां युषा शोभाञ्जनस्य च this is separate yusha. This is not a prakshepa. I disagree with what Chakrapani Datta says right now here. जलमानादिना संस्कारः उन्नेयः दशमूली इत्यादि कषायशब्दः पानीयस्थानविहितत्वात् अर्धश्रुते जले एव वर्तते. So this is in place of water. So ardhashruta jala with dashamula. That is what is expected. घृतभर्जित घृताची फोडणी द्यायची असा अर्थ असेल का? Maybe we try to think in this way. Does it make a version of that? That is the issue. Otherwise, this won't remain usual. That is another thing. So maybe this we can try or something like that. Generally, when we have sneha yusha or something like that, kurta yusha, then either sneha, lavana, etc. are added, just added. And when we make a tadka with this and add it to that, this might be something like Vrta Bharjana. So we may think of this. A good suggestion as such. दशमूली इत्यादौ कषाय शब्दः पाने स्थानविहितत्वात् अर्धश्रुते जले एव वर्तते. I don't know what is the Sanskrit word for fodni or tadka. So this is a tradition for generations. And maybe look into Paka Nirmana Vidhi and Kshema Kutuhalam, Bhojana Kutuhalam, etc. And where there is a soup, because the cook is called as soupakara. So soup has to be a speciality, Mudga soup or Adaki soup, etc. And there might be a mention about this tadka or fodni and what word they use that we may try to see. Nalapaka Darpana and Bhimapaka Darpana, these are another two texts about ahara and such. And Nalapaka Darpana is available. I mostly have seen it in Mandarkan Institute, but Nalapaka Darpana is available. At least a manuscript is available. Bhimapaka Darpana, I am not sure about whether it is available or not. But Bhima was supposed to be very good Ballavacharya and soup आणि यूश मध्ये काय फरक आहे? Soup is from Vidala thing, so split, what we call it as dal, and yusha is from the whole moong or whole tur, this adaki. So when it is split, then it is soup. This is not also the soup in conventional system. That becomes yusha, really speaking. But soup in Sanskrit is this from Vidala Dhanya, and what we prepare as varan or amti, that is soup. And there is a concept of fodni se varan, giving tadka externally, not really boiling it, cooking it again or something like that. But this is rare in use. And what we try to do is start with this tadka and then put cooked dal into it, and then add other condiments and prepare amti. So that is really soup or something like that. And this used to be a speciality of the cooks. The Arya Bhojan, as what they say one part of lavana sandha 4 times is ghee, 4 times of that is dal, and 4 times of that is odana or something like that. So, of the quantity of the odana, 1/4 is the dal, and 1/4 of dal is ghee, so that becomes quite big matra, and 1/4 of that is namak or salt. So, and this goes well. Generally, when we are preparing at home, dal is taken half of the rice. According to this, it's 1/4 or something like that. So, might be a custom that it gets thoroughly mixed or thoroughly crushed, and then it would be thick still. It will be less dal will be consumed or something like that. दशमूलस्य वाक्माथम अथवा देवदारुणः तृष्टो मदनां वापि हिक्काश्वासी पिबेन्दरः. So Dashamula Kwath or Devdaru Kwath alone. Trishto Madiram Vapi. And if he has Trusha, then Madira also he may drink. Hikka Pibendara. So when there is Trusha, then these things are to be used. पाठां मधुरसां रास्तां सरलं देवदारुच प्रक्षाल्य जर्जरी कृत्य सुरदामण्डे निधापयेत् तं मन्दलवणं कृत्वा भिषक् प्रसृत संमितं पायेत् ततो हिक्काश्वासश्चैव पठामि. This should be Asava, reading of Asava. Patha Madharasa Rasta Sarala Devdaru. Surabanda. This might be just take Suramanda, the upper portion of the Sura, and put all these into that. Prakshalya Jarjari Krutya. And add little salt. Mandalavanam Krutva Bhishaksa Prasruta Samhitam. Prasruta Matra. It has to be given to Hikka Shwasi. The new update of Microsoft has created problem with their Hingu Savarchalan column Samangam Pippalim Balam Matulunga Rase Pishtam Aranale Navapibe. So this is to be pished in Matulunga Rasa or Aranala Kanjika has to be used, and one should drink that with Kanjika. Okay. Savarchalam Nagarancha Bhangi Dvisharkara Ushnambana Pibedeta Thikkashvasa Vikaranam. So there is mention of Lavana or Kshara at many places. Hingu is also at many places. Visharkarayitam. Bhangi Nagayoh Kalkam Marichak Ksharayos Tatha पीतद्रुचित्रका स्फोथा मुर्वाणां चाम्बुना पिबेत्. So these are three: Bharginagar Kalka, Marichakshara Kalka, Pitadruchitraka, Aspota and Murva. That will be done with hot water. मधुलिका तुगाक्षिरी नागरम पिप्पली तथा उत्कारिका कृते सिद्धा श्वासे पित्तानुबंधश. So this is utkarika, Grota Siddha, and Pittanubandha Shwasa. So Madhulika is again Yashti Madhu Tatha Yashti Madhukam Litakam Tatha Anyat Litanakam Tattu Bhavet Toye Madhulika. So Madhulika is Pariyay of Yashti Madhu. Shvavidam Shashamausan Cha Shallakasya Cha Shonitam. Pippali Grota Siddhani Shwase Vatanubandha. Shvavid is actually Kukkuta. Shashamausa Shallakasya Cha Shonitam. Shallaka, don't understand. Shvavid, I said Kukkuta म्हणलं का रे? Shvavid is actually a dog. I don't remember actually. Maybe we look into Girvan Push and if somebody Chakravarni has said about that. Pippali Urta Siddhani Shwase Vatanubandha. Suvarchala Raso Dugdam Dutam Trikatukanvitam Shalyodhanasyanupanam Vatapittan Gehitam. Suvarchala Rasa Dugdam Gutam Trikatukanvitam. Shalyodhanasya Anupanam Vatapittan. शिरीष पुष्प स्वरसा सप्तपर्णस्य वा पुनः पिप्पली मधुसंयुक्ता कपपित्तानुगे मतः. So about Dvandva, they have said many things. Or Samsarga. Madhukam Pippali Mulang Gudo Goshva Shakrud Rasaha Krutangsha Udram Kasa Shwasa hikka Shandinam Shubham. So Goshva Shakrut Ras Guda Madhuka and Pippali Mula. Gurta and Shaudra Kasa Shwasa hikka Shandinam. Abhishandi. खराश्वोष्ट्र वराहाणां मेषस्य च गजस्य च शकृतोत्सं बहुकपे चैकैकं बधनापितुः. So in Bahukapa, the Shakrudrasa, but this is also a little strange. Goshva Shakrudrasa is also used in varieties of diseases. And Shwasa is also one of those conditions. These are yogas in Krumi Chikitsa as well. Khara, Ashva, Ushtra, Varaha, Mesh and Gaja. Sharam Chapya Gandhayaha, Chapya Ashwagandhayaha, Liyanna Kshaudra Sarpisha. So Ashwagandha Kshara. Ashwagandha Mashi is in use, but maybe Ashwagandha Kshara may be prepared. Liyanna Kshaudra Sarpisha, Mayurapada Nalamva Shakalam Shallakasya. Mayurapada might be this apamarga. Shakalam shallakasya va. Shmavijjandaka chashanam रोमाणि कुररस्य वा शृङ्गेकद्विश्वफानां वा चर्मास्थीनि कुरांस्तथा सर्वाण्ि एकैकशो वापि दग्ध्वा क्षौद्रकृतान्वितं चूर्णं लीढ्वा जयेत्कासं हिक्कां श्वासं च दारुणम्. So these are all separately or sarvani ekatra or something like that. Dagdva Chaudrakrutanvitam. So they should be burned. So it might be a Mashi Kalpana with Guta and Chaudra. Kasa Hikka Shwasam Cha Darunam. Ete hi kava samruddha gati prana prakopajaha tasan tanmarga shuddhatam deyal yahana nishkape. This is one of the important sutra. So these are due to the prana prakopa, due to kapha samruddha gatitva. So the kapha obstructs the movement of prana. That becomes Varaha Shakrat strange. असं काय आपण वापरत नाही हा आपला मूर्खपणा झालाय. बरं आहे त्याला पण जायला लागतं असं. There is no reason for that. Ashwakroch is very dry, like bhasma. It will absorb kapha, clay the kapha. Well, I'm not aware. If you have seen it, then that is fine. Nanal sir was using Ashwashakrut tablets for Kurmi Roga. There is a separate yoga for Kurmi of Ashwashakrut. So that also might be of use. And secondly, the mala of some animal, which is thrown away by that animal, can become a medicine for us. This is very well seen in Gomutra or Gomaya kind of thing. And might be they act more on kapha, that is one thing. And secondly, they act on the malas of the body and expel them out or something like that. These are of Shodhan variety. And this is to be understood. So Tasan Tanmarga Shuddhyartham Deya. To clear that kapha which is obstructing pranagati, that they should be given. No nishkape. But if there is no kapha, then these are not immune. These are strictly contraindicated when there is no kapha. The same is applicable if there is no kapha and if we use rasasindu. That becomes troublesome. Aspota aparmallika iti khyata. Madhulika alpagodhumaha. Are baapre. Madhulika is अल्पगोधूम स्वल्पगोधूम. श्वाविदम इति शल्यकस्य मांसम. शल्य माहिती नाहीये, पण मानुष मूत्र दॅट इज शिवांबू चिकित्सा बद्दल काही सांगता येईल. There is one reference in Ashtanga Sangraha, Mutram Manushantu Vishapaham. That is Vishapah. And Shivambu is followed by certain people. But I don't think it's the only effect of Shivambu. The person who wants to take Shivambu has to follow many other dietary restrictions. Particularly if he is addicted, he has to leave the addictions, etc.
मनुष्यमूत्र रसायन आहे सगळं प्रवेश करते.
रसायन आहे. मनुष्यमूत्र is रसायन that is reference to Mahaprakash.
आणि विषग्न.
So when there is accumulation of mala or kapha, this would work. That is another issue. And how these have been used, this is still a big question. One which is thrown out by the body, how it is to be used, particularly in Shivambu or something like that. But there are quite a number of patients. Shmaviti Salinder, yes, I think so. Shmaviti Salinder. I was not remembering, but Shmaviti it's Salinder. So that's right. Mayurpada iti nalam mayurpicchasaiva nalam. Nalam. So that might be the hollow thing of the Mayura picture, Morpheus as such. So mayurpicchamashi is in use, and that is particularly when there is more kapha, then and even for hikka and chaddi. Hikka pati. Mayurpicchamashi is in use, available in the market. Shakalamiti vatsa shakalakaram. घृतमत्र प्रस्थमानम्. जाण्डकः मरुदेशोद्भवः प्राणी पृष्ठमात्रे संकोचम् उपयाति. पृष्ठमात्रे. So this is marudeshodbhava prani pृष्ठमात्रे संकोचम् उपयाति. So there is sankocha only in the back. एकः अद्विविधा भिन्नः शफो येषां ते एकशफाः. Advividha abhinna. So it is not, the shafa is not split. They are called as ekashafa, ashvadaya, dvishafa, harinadaya. So harina etc. are dvishafa and ashva etc. are ekashafa. Tadmarga shuddhyartham iti pranamarga shuddhyartham. So they should be given only if it is obstructed by the kapha. Otherwise, if there is no kapha, then these should not be used. And the same is applicable even to rasasindur. If you use it when there is no kapha, that creates problem. कासिने चर्दनम दद्यात् स्वरभंगे च बुद्धिमान वातश्लेष्म हरे युक्तम तमकेतु विरेचनम. If there is kas associated and swarabhanga, so vamana should be given with vatashleshma hara dravya. So kantakari, yashtimadu etc. are good things. Shrunga bhasma. Which shrunga bhasma? श्वाविजाण्डकचाराणां रोमाणि पुररस्य च शृङ्गी एकदविश्वपानां वा चर्मास्थीनि पुरांस्तथा. Shrungyek, it should have been Shrungaika. I don't think we see the 30. It is Shrunga. This is creating a problem when it is the end of the page. ekadvishava shrungani. If that is to be used, then shrunga may be used. So ekashafa is ashva, etc. Ashva doesn't have shrunga, but might be we think about go and other, whether they are ekashafa or bishafa, that we have to find. कासिने छर्दनं दद्यात् स्वरभङ्गे च बुद्धिमान् वातश्लेष्महरैर्युक्तं तमकेतु विरेचन. Tamaka virechan has to be given. So this is again quoted many times, Tamaketu Virechana. Dahamurcha Yuta Shita is Shambit Pratamakastasaha, particularly in Pratamaka, Dahamurcha Yutaha and Shita is Shambit. There are certain people seen which get attacked during night times, particularly in Pitta period, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And when they open the windows and let the cold weather in, cold air in, they feel better, relaxed. So this is something to be understood. So this is Pitta and Pitta Pradhan Shvasa. And then the Mauptik works better in this condition than anything else. So if it is in the midnight, then it has to be understood as Pitta Pradhana and Shita Chikitsa has to be done. वातश्लेष्मा तकैहि विरेचनम असा अन्वय आएगा. No, it has अन्वय with Chardana. Maybe taken with Tamaka Virechana as well. When it is two in between Tamaketu Virechana, it separates from the first three padas. So Vatashleshma Erektam would be better having Anvay with the first two. Tamaketu Virechana signifies Tamaka separately or something like that. So it may not be Vatashleshma Erektam. It goes with Chardana. So if it is Pitta Pradhanya, otherwise it is Kapha Vata Pradhanya in Tamaka Shvasa. So Vatashleshmara Chikitsa is generally useful. But if it happens to be Tamma Pratamaka or Tamaka, then Virechana Chikitsa, which is good for Pitta, has to be done. उदीर्यते वृषतरं मार्गरोधात् वहज्जनम् यथा तथा निलस्तस्य मार्गं नित्यं विशोधयेत्. So the Vayu should be constantly flowing. If we obstruct water and if the flow continues, then Vahjalam Margoradat Udiryate. It will go off the track. It will keep on trying to move forward. When there is obstruction ahead, it will start spreading into the all other directions, Udira. And the same thing happens like for Vata. When it is obstructed somewhere, it starts moving. It becomes more Udirita in all other directions. And then that is more dangerous. So allow it to flow on its own track. That is better. यथा तथा निलस्तस्य मार्गं नित्यं विशोधयेत्. So passage should be should remain clear for that vata. And the same principle is there in Unmada, that Malinahara and etc. other things and psychological factors. The doshas don't find proper way to get out, and they have impact over the mind. And if we do panchakarma and the vayu starts breathing properly, the mind also gets settled, and that helps in mother. So clearance of passage is important even for vayu in Stamakashvasa or Unmada or something like that. काशीना hikka श्वास युक्त एव काशी उद्दीर युक्तः एव काशी उदीर्यते इत्यादो अनिलः कफमार्ग निरोधः उदीर्यते इति दर्शयति. Okay. षट्टी चोरक जीवन्ति त्वं मुस्तं पुष्कराभ्यं सुरसं तामलक्येला पिप्पल जगुरु नागरम. वालकंच समञ्चूर्णं कृत्वाष्टगुणशर्करम् सर्वथा तमके श्वासे हिक्कायाञ्च प्रयोजे. This seems better. समशर्कर षट्टी चोरक जीवन्ति त्वं मुस्तं पुष्कराभ्यं सुरसं तामलक्येला पिप्पल जगुरु नागरम. I think there is one part in Yogaratnakara, Shattyadi Churna. It may be the same that I use. आपल्याकडे कुठला आहे आता दवाखान्यामध्ये आहे का? शृंग्यादी आहे नाही का? I am using Shrungyadi more. We have to see how many, but this should be available. Very few may not be available of this. Seems to be very good for षट्टीत्यादिके सम्यं चूर्णं बालकान्तं द्रव्यं समम् अष्टगुणशर्करमिति एकभागापेक्षया अष्टगुणशर्करम् सर्वथा इति पानभोजनलेहादिषु. So it is not 8 times of the whole, but these are one part each, and ashtaguna sharkara to be added. But I still feel that the ashtaguna sharkara is of the whole dravya together, combined together. So it would be 8 times of that. When they say samanchurnam krutva, when samachurna is done, and ashtaguna sharkara, so then it would be 8 times sugar of the whole mixture. Maybe we try this. षट्टी इत्यादिके समञ्चूर्णितं बालकान्तं द्रव्यं समम् अष्टगुणशर्करमिति एकभागापेक्षया अष्टगुणशर्करं सर्वथा पानभोजनलेहादिषु. It is to be used in all पानभोजनलेह. मुक्ताप्रवाल वैदुर्य शंख स्फटिकमञ्जनं ससारगन्धकाचार्क सूक्ष्मैला लवणद्वयं ताम्रायो रजसी रूप्यं ससौगन्धिक सीसकम् जातिफलं क्षणाद्बीजम् अपामार्गस्य तण्डुलाः तेषां पाणितलं चूर्णं तुल्यानां शोधरसर्पिषा हिक्काश्वासञ्च कासञ्च लीढमाशु नियच्छति अञ्जनात्तिमिरं काचं नीलिकां पुष्पकं तमः मल्यं कण्डूम् अभिष्यन्दम् अर्म चैव प्रणाशयति इति मुक्ताद्यं चूर्णम्. So this I have prepared in my clinic, and it was a favorite of Pansarkar sir as well. Panitalam churnam. It's one karsha. Matra is quite big. Tulyanam Chaudhara Sarpisha. And Anjana Timiram Kacham Nilikam Pushpakam Tamaha Malyan Kandum Abhishandam Armachaiva Pranashayat. So this can be used as Anjana. So this is also a little strange. If you use a particular churna internally and the same churna to be used in the Anjana form for Timira, Kacha, Nilika, Pushpaka, Tama, Malya, Kandu, Abhishanda, Arma. So lot of Netra Rogas are covered into this. So this is quite strange. I have made it Sukshma. एका रुग्णाला मध्यरात्री श्वास वेग येत असे. अनेक प्रकारे चिकित्सा करूनही रात्री पंप घ्यावाच लागे. त्याला विचारले वेग येताना नेमके काय होते. त्याने सांगितले छातीत गरम होते व मग वेग सुरू होतो. शतावरी कल्प फक्त वेगकाळी चघळायला दिली. चघळायला त्याचा अनुभव पंप पेक्षाही खूपच बरे वाटले व तात्काळ वेग थांबला. So this is Pitta Pradhan, that is, there is no doubt about it. And in that scenario, Pittagna Chikitsa is useful. I have used most often Mauptik, and that works very fine. So this may just be noted. Anyway, we can conclude today and continue. Judgment वरतीच आहे. But Shatavari is more Bruhan and Mauptik is just Pitta Shamana. That should be the thing. मुक्ता इत्यादि ससारा स्फटिकाय व लवणद्वयं सवर्चनं सैन्धवं च सौगन्ध्यं माणिक्यभेदः सीसकं सविराञ्जनं केचित् कसेरुकम् ईशन् नीलपीतमणिमाहो पाणितनं कर्षा मल्यमिति मल्लदिग्धाक्षिताम्. So anyway, we continue tomorrow. I may talk about this and then we proceed further. आयुर्वेद प्रकाण्डो निगदितैः हि शल्यतन्त्रप्रधानः शिष्येभ्यः शाश्वतोऽयं निखिलजनकृपा व्याप्तचित्तेन येन आयुर्वेदस्य वाञ्छन् पुनरपि भुवने तां च सुष्ठु प्रतिष्ठां श्रेष्ठं धन्वन्तरिन्दं प्रणमति च सदा वैद्यवर्गो हि नूनम् विरम्यते व्याख्यानव्यापारः. श्वः पुनरपि मिलिष्यामः.